Next piece that I'm working on, these are the vents. First thing to kind of notice, these are really kind of cheap, nothing new there. If you'll notice, as I'm trying to pull this up, it's kind of hard to tell, it's going up kind of whopper jawed here. I don't have the window frame perfectly in line, perfectly square to the rest of the frame, which is what I'm going to be working on today. Okay, so that kind of pops off there a little bit. You've got the top one that kind of holds it, and then you got some slots that when I got them were covered with the plastic. They just kind of plaster coat, dipped them in there, and they were filled in, so I had to kind of cut the hole open a little bit. And thus far, I have not been able to get that to actually sit in there, okay? So anyway, I'm probably gonna be putting automatic openers on these anyway, which is part of the reason why I need to really work on getting this frame to where it just drops in. It's a little crooked, so it's not sitting real good. Another thing is, even if all this was working really well with this handle, I'm about 10 or 12 foot up in the air. Now, I'm not that tall, otherwise I wouldn't be on a ladder. So manually opening and closing these, at least with that handle, just not gonna happen. So it needs to be lined up better, and it either needs a long pole that I can reach from the ground, or I need to get the automatic openers on there, probably on all 4 vents, so they'll open and close automatically with the heat. Now, here's what's gonna be my trouble. I tried to be all swift, and when I put these together, they seem to be all lined up, and I put some of that kind of single-sided sticky aluminum tape they use on heating and air systems to seal the top and the bottom. Well, of course, now when I just try to loosen the nuts and readjust it, it's not gonna budge. So I gotta take these out and take them down to the ground, take all that tape off, and then kind of loosen these nuts at the corners, bring it back up here, and adjust it to however it's gonna open and close really easily, tighten the nuts down. Then I can take it back down to the ground again and reseal it. So my suggestion is put the window together, leave it just a little bit loose, leave all these corners, the nuts and stuff, leave it a little bit loose, bring it up, put it in the channel, drop it in the frame, adjust it to where you need it to be so that it opens and closes without binding, tighten the nuts down, and then if you want to try to seal it in some way, then either do it while you're up here on the ladder or take it back down yet again and seal those up. Now, I'm just trying to seal them because I'm going to try to get it as airtight and as watertight as possible within reason. Now, as far as getting these in and out, I thought I had seen where somebody else was able just to raise them up and get it in and out. That does not work for me, and that's not what the instructions suggest. In order to get these in and out, you actually kind of raise it up where it'll slide, and then you slide it all the way to the end and out, take it all the way out, and then you come back in the same way. So they slide in from the end, get them in position, and then they go back.